so here we are in hole 19 interviewing Cesar again, and we want to talk this time about golf and how golf it's implemented in our life and also in our finances. Hi Cesar, how are you?
Hi Andrea, how are you?
Good,
to be
good,
with
good.
you
Very
here
happy to be here.
In hole 19 in Doral, the beautiful Doral resort.
Yes, we are happy to be here and saving or chasing the daylight.
Chasing the daylight.
Yes, we're chasing the daylight right now, and we're gonna be really quick on the questions, so we chase the daylight. Tell us a little bit. I know that you have been playing golf since you were 10 years old. How would you say, for all of our subscribers and viewers, what would you say that is the similitude or what is equal in between golf and life?
I would say to you that to me, golf is like life philosophy.
Okay.
There's so many things that we get to learn through golf. Things like honesty, like focus, like being yourself, like trust.
Okay.
What you do. We the golfers, we have a say that we say, trust your line. Which means whenever you pick a line from where your ball is lying and the little hole that is in the center of the green like this, once you pick the line, you have to trust your line. Don't make a change in your mind after you made that decision. So I would say that golf, it's a philosophy of life.
Beautiful, beautiful. So we could say trust your line, discipline. And how would you apply golf in finances?
Well, you said it. You said discipline. We must have the discipline to save.
Listen, guys.
We must have the discipline to save money every single week, every single month. If we do the math, how much can we accomplish by saving every month at least 10% of the money we receive for income? You will be amazed how much money that significates.
Would you say that every time you play golf is always perfect?
Nope. Golf is a game of no perfect. I read a book written by a sports psychologist, Bob Rotella.
Okay.
The name of the book is Golf is a Game of No Perfect.
Golf is a game of no perfect.
But golf is a mental game. Most of the people think that it's a boring game. I mean, you are behind following a ball during 18 holes. No. Golf is a mental, 100% complete mental sport.
So what happens when you go to the golf course, like any other day that you want to play, and you're very happy to be there, and you have your friends, and you say, I'm gonna hit certain score, and then everything goes the opposite way? And like in finances, sometimes we invest in something, or we risk it, or we dream with something that doesn't come out the way that we are hoping.
Well, one of the difference between golf and finances. Golf is a game. If I had a bad day, which anybody could have it, or a bad hole, I mean, you just put it behind and keep going.
Right.
In finances, I mean, you could have a bad day, but you have to treat money very carefully, because money, as water, will follow or will find the weakest link to run away. So there's a book called The Richest Man in Babylon. I mean, this is an old book. And in this book, a rich guy gives a poor guy, I believe there are 10 pieces of advice on how to become rich. The first piece of advice is, you have to save at least 10% of the money you earn every time you get paid. It could be daily, it could be weekly, it could be monthly, it could be yearly, but you have to save at least 10%.
Save.
But rule number 2, you have to give that money to an advisor that understands how money works. So you have to find people that know about money to make sure that money grows, especially nowadays, trying to avoid any kind of risk that there exists.
So, in golf, you also need a professional, I understand, to be able to make you do a good game or have a good game. And in finances, as your expertise have told us, we need the discipline, we need to trust our line, we need savings, we need to have an advisor. What would you say, Cesar, today, as you've been playing golf since you are 10, that you would tell all the golfers that are seeing this video and all the people that doesn't know or don't know golf, what would you tell them about the game?
It's very easy. I will tell everybody, if you want to learn how to play golf, you must seek advice from a golf pro. If you want to learn how to live your life plentiful and have your finances in good order, thinking especially in the future, you need to find a life pro. So here we are with a life pro. Now, you must follow the advice, because I have my golf pro, and every day, every time that I feel that I'm not hitting well the ball and I have any problem, I go and visit with him, and he says to me, show me your swing. And then he says to me, you need to move this a little bit here, tweak over here, this is your and I pay attention and I follow the direction, because I trust my golf pro.
As you mentioned, all of these things you need to do in golf, you also mentioned that it's a mind game.
Absolutely.
Isn't finances or isn't abundance or isn't life a mind game also?
Absolutely. People think that to be successful, you need to have money. I don't think that way. You could be successful only because you have good health, only because you have good relationships, only because you are happy, only because you enjoy what you do, and you do what you like to do, and you do it with joy every day. To me, that is being successful. Money is going to help you do the things you want to do in an easier way. So it's a very it's a combination between what makes you feel good, what makes you feel happy, and also having the resources to be able to do whatever you want to do.
Okay, I've been playing golf only for 4 years now. I would say 5 years, almost 5 years. And I do see what you say about a mind game, and I see it as in life also. When you say trust your line, because you need to visualize a lot, and you need to make the plan where you want to be. So you need to have your goal, which is the flag, and you need to do your line visual, and then you need to get there with the strength that if you have a bad shot, you don't give it energy, and you keep yourself up to keep going. Sometimes we are going on the wrong direction, or we're getting the results that we don't want, and we get disappointed by ourselves, or sometimes we are our own enemy, and that golf shows you how to came out of that. What would you say?
We have an expression in golf that it's up and down.
Up and
Let's
down.
say that we have a hole that is a par 4, that you're supposed to finish the hole in 4 strokes.
Okay.
So you are supposed to hit the second shot to the green and then make 2 putts. But sometimes, most of the times, you don't hit the green in 2. So you are around the green in your second shot. So you have to be able mentally and physically to hit the third shot close enough to the hole that your fourth shot is going to be put it in the hole. That's called up and down.
Yes.
The same happens in life.
So you need to make yourself up again and try to finish good, even though in the beginning it wasn't that good.
Correct.
And correct your game in the hole, so you do it
Up
right.
and down.
Okay,
Right.
up and down.
The same happens in
Great.
finances. The same happens in life.
Great.
I mean,
Great.
remember that life is a line that goes up, down, straight, up, down, straight. That's life.
Right.
If that line goes all the time straight,
It wouldn't be.
it means
life.
that you're dead.
Correct. That's right.
So you gotta understand that life has ups and downs. You have there moments of joy, moments of sadness. I mean, it's a roller coaster. Same happens in finances, but you have to be careful.
Yeah, sometimes you have finances and sometimes you risk a lot, or during your first year sometimes everything is dedicated to your business. You spend a maximum or extra time in business, so you're being busy and you don't get time for your life, for your health, for your family, and then at a certain point the business comes down and you regret all the things that you didn't do.
You know, here at Life Pro, we teach people how to save money in 2 tanks.
Okay.
We have a yellow tank that is called the risk tank, and we have a green tank like this green that is a safe tank. We have to invest our money wisely, and we have to save money for the future, because we don't know what the future is going to be, especially now with the economic situation that we have in the United States, with the huge debt, $21 trillion, with the debt from the students, the housing debt, the mortgage debt, and the college education debt. On top of that, every day we're living longer and longer and longer because of the medicine, because of the scientific upgrades, because there's more awareness in the people about being healthy. And on top of that, we have a social security that is broke. According to the experts, by the year 2034, the Social Security Trust Fund will be depleted. So we cannot any longer be based our retirement in Social Security or any kind of government aid. We have to plan for ourselves.
Okay. So to finish and keep finishing about golf, I saw that you brought the shares that you had from Augusta, the Masters, and you also told me that you went to the Riders Cup this year, which was on Paris.
Right.
And you told me that when you saw Europeans playing against United States, you saw that the Europeans used a strategy and they play the game according to the course. Sometimes you want to play all the games the same, and sometimes you have to breathe, see, and stay in the game where you are at. Sometimes it's not the same game every day. And you also told me that depending on the strategy, we tend as humans to go the highest or the best product that it's going to offer us the highest percentage, or we take the all-in risk, and that's how the United States play in the Riders.
Well, you know, the American team, it looks to me that is more concerned about the distance.
Okay.
They wanna hit it farther, but the European team is more concerned about the precision. And golf is a game of precision.
Like in life.
Like in life. In golf you have the driver, which is a club that has a big head where you can hit the ball the farthest, and you have the putter, which is a little club that is going to help you to put the ball in the hole, and you use it in very short distances. So in finances, we have to seek the needed advice to be able to have the precision to sink the ball in the hole, rather than have the power
The
of
driver.
hitting the ball the longest, because the longer you're gonna hit the ball, the bigger is the risk that you can go to the left, you can go to the right, and you can lose money, or you can lose the ball. Talking about golf.
Yes.
So we teach our people, we advise people on how to invest wise, get the same return they're getting in the market with no risk whatsoever, and have a very nice green tank. We call it the green tank, save money, uninterrupted compound interest, to create what we call the private reserve strategy.
We love it. We love it, Cesar. For sure, we're gonna repeat a program talking about golf, because I think it's a beautiful sport, and I've heard a lot of people that say it's kind of boring. So, saying goodbye to this program right now, just one piece of advice to people that hasn't tried the game. Just a little bit why you think they should try to have a better life.
Well, right now, anybody can go to a place called Top Golf, which is like going to bowling but playing golf. Give it a try. Go to Top Golf,
Top golf, okay.
pay your 1 hour slot,
Okay,
and try to hit the ball.
perfect.
I'm gonna challenge anyone to go there.
And to comment you here in the website that you see down here in this video, you can send your comments or videos or pictures of how did your first day at Top Golf went.
But the challenge is, go to Top Golf. If you have never ever hit a golf ball, go to Top Golf and try to hit the golf ball. I mean,
Okay.
I can bet you that it's going to be the toughest thing to do. If you do it, you're great. If you don't do it, don't worry. Find a professional that can teach you how to hit the ball, and then read about the game. Look at the tournaments. That every weekend there's a PGA tournament, and they show it on the TV, so you can learn the game of golf.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Cesar. We hope to see you again with the next program that we're gonna shoot up, and I hope you liked the golf explanation that Cesar gave us, how he explained that has to be with life and finances. And wait to see our next show. Hope you like it. Ta
Bye-bye.
ta.